ChatGPT, Claude, Gemini, Copilot, Perplexity, DeepSeek, Grok. Nakakalito, di ba? Daming choices. And most Filipino business owners I talk to say the same thing. Jerry, I don't know which one to pick, kaya I haven't picked any. Well, that indecision is costing you more than the wrong choice ever would. I'm Jerry Ilaw, the co-founder of Tarki and Otoma and the founding president of the Philippine AI Business Association. And in this video, I'm going to walk you through the simple comparison table that will make this decision for you even if you know nothing about AI. Choosing an AI tool is like hiring a new employee. Well, you would not hire someone just because they have the most impressive resume, di ba? You would ask, what does this person need to do? Do they fit in my team or kaya can I afford them? Well, most people choose AI tools the way they would hire based on resume. And that is comparing AI benchmarks and its features. And then they end up more confused than when they started. Here is the principle that simplifies everything. Start where your team already works. So the best AI tool is not the one with the highest score on a benchmark test. It is the one that fits your workflow or into the software your team already opens every morning. Mahalaga yon because you want to avoid friction as much as possible when implementing AI. And that one principle will guide everything about what I'm going to show you. But I'm sure you want to still know the differences. Tama ba? So I'm going to show you a table with 4 AI tools and 4 things that actually matter for your business. Now, let us go through them one by one. So let's start with the most important role. What each tool is best at. You know, ChatGPT is an all-rounder. Kumbaga, all-purpose. Okay, creative content, brainstorming, images, data analysis, coding, etc. It does these things well. So if you're not sure what you need AI for yet and just want to start, well, ChatGPT is the safest first choice. Now, Claude was built specifically for business. So it handles long documents, complex reasoning, and business writing better than any other tool. So if your work involves contracts, proposals, reports, or anything that requires depth and accuracy, Claude is your strongest option. Well, si Gemini naman is built for Google users. So if your team lives in Gmail, Google Docs, and Google Sheet, well, Gemini works inside those tools natively. And is also strong at research and can process very long documents. Samantalang, si Copilot is built for Microsoft users. So if your team lives in Outlook, Word, Excel, Copilot works directly inside these apps. And some big companies are inside the Microsoft ecosystem, so naturally, Copilot is the choice. So ang pinaka-importanting tanong, ano ang kailangan mong gawin? And hindi yung anong AI ang pinakamagaling. So now let's move on to the next row, which most people ignore. But it is one of the most important things to determine whether your team actually use this tool. So ChatGPT has the widest plug-in ecosystem. It connects to many third-party tools and has the most tutorials and community support reliable. So if your team needs help learning, ChatGPT has the most resources. Claude naman is a standalone but has added integrations with Notion, Excel, PowerPoint, Slack, and many others. So if your team uses those, Claude fits right in. And it can also work with other tools via the MCP or Model Context Protocol. We'll discuss that in a separate video. And then Gemini plugs directly into Google Workspace. So Gmail, Docs, Sheet, Meet, etc. So if this is where your team already works, Gemini is the easiest to adopt because it is already there. It is also integration with Notebook LM, which is a great tool that we will discuss in future videos. And then, of course, Copilot is embedded inside Microsoft 365, the Outlook, Word, Excel, PowerPoint, Teams, etc. So remember the principle. The AI tool that lives inside your existing workflow gets used. And the AI that requires opening a separate app, minsan, they get forgotten. So all of these four tools have free versions. And all of the four paid plans cost roughly around 11 to 17 per month. And Gemini may already be included in your Google Workspace plan. So here is my honest advice on pricing. Free tiers are fine for experimenting and learning. But the moment you start using AI for real business work, that means client data, financials, proposals, well, you need a paid plan. So on the average, 1.5 per month is reasonable because you are equipping your team with very intelligent software, and that can increase their productivity. So the barrier is not that high if you think about it. Ang pinakamahal na AI tool ay yung binabayaran mo pero hindi mo naman nagagamit. Tama ba? Now, this is the row that protects your business. On free plans, all of these tools may use your inputs to improve their models. So that means the data you type could become part of AI's training. So, do you remember the coffee shop test? Well, if you would not say it in a coffee shop, do not type it into a free AI account. And we discussed that in the previous video. So the fix is simple. Use a paid business or commercial plan. So on business tier plans, whether it is Claude for Work, ChatGPT, or any other subscription, your data is not used for training. And that protection is built into the agreement. So para sa negosyo, huwag mag-free plan kung may sensitive data ka. So let us make this simple. If your team uses Google Workspace, you can start with Gemini. If your team uses Microsoft 365, well, you can also start with Microsoft Copilot. And if your team are not locked down into every ecosystem and you want to get started fast, start with ChatGPT. It has the lowest learning curve and the most tutorials available. And if your priority is business quality output, long documents, and depth reasoning, you can use Claude. It was built for business and it shows. And well, if you need research with sources, you can also add Perplexity as a second tool. Perplexity is a great AI tool for research, and now it has recently introduced Perplexity Computer, which is an automation AI agent that we'll discuss again in separate videos. Daming kailangan pag-usapan about AI. And hopefully these videos, we do this piece by piece para hindi kayo ma-overwhelm. And by the way, you do not have to marry one. Well, some other power users now are using 2 or more, okay, depending on the specific task. And also remember that if you don't like a tool or you've outgrown it, you can always switch to another one if needed. And what is important is you start now. So next time someone asks you, which AI tool should you use? Well, I hope malinaw na. You can tell them, start where your team already works. Look at the software they open every day, pick the AI that fits there, and then that is the one they can actually use. And if you want general purpose, you can use ChatGPT or kaya naman Claude. So here is your action step this week. Look at the table in this video, we'll flash it again, and pick the tool that matches your team. Sign up, free is fine to start, then use the RTC framework that we just discussed in the previous video to write your first real prompt. Give it a role, a task, a context, and then see what happens. RTC tells you how to talk to AI. We also discussed the coffee shop test, which tells you what not to type in a public AI tool, and then the ATM video where we discuss how to govern these tools. And now this table tells you which tool to pick in the first place. Now, before you start using AI output for your business, there is a legal risk which business owners don't know about. So click in this video to learn if you can get sued by using AI output and how you can prevent it. Again, I'm Jerry Ilaw, the co-founder of Tarki and Otoma, and the founding president of the Philippine AI Business Association. Reminding you, don't do analysis by paralysis. Start where your team already works and pick the AI tool that they will actually use. See you in the next video.